The Iliad by Homer. Book 18. The Shield of Achilles. So the men fought on like a mass of whirling fire, as swift Antilochus raced the message toward Achilles. Sheltered under his curving beak ships he found him, foreboding, deep down, all that had come to pass. Agonizing now he probed his own great heart. Why, our long-haired Achaeans routed again, driven in terror off the plain to crowd the ships? But why? Dear gods, don't bring to pass the grief that haunts my heart, the prophecy that mother revealed to me one time. She said the best of the Myrmidons, while I lived, would fall at Trojan hands and leave the light of day. And now he's dead, I know it. Menetius' gallant son, my headstrong friend. And I told Patroclus clearly, once you have beaten off the lethal fire, quick, come back to the ships. You must not battle Hector. As such fears went churning through his mind, the warlord Nestor's son drew near him now, streaming warm tears to give the dreaded message. Ah, son of royal Peleus, what you must hear from me, what painful news, would to God it had never happened. Patroclus has fallen. They're fighting over his corpse. He's stripped, naked. Hector with that flashing helmet. Hector has your arms. So the captain reported. A black cloud of grief came shrouding over Achilles, both hands clawing the ground for soot and filth. He poured it over his head, fouled his handsome face, and black ashes settled onto his fresh, clean war shirt. Overpowered in all his power, sprawled in the dust, Achilles lay there, fallen, tearing his hair, defiling it with his own hands. And the women he and Patroclus carried off as captives caught the grief in their hearts and keened and wailed. Out of the tents they ran to wring the great Achilles. All of them beat their breasts with clenched fists, sank to the ground. Each woman's knees gave way. Antilochus, kneeling near, weeping uncontrollably, clutched Achilles' hands as he wept his proud heart out, for fear he would slash his throat with an iron blade. Achilles suddenly loosed a terrible, wrenching cry, and his noble mother heard him, seated near her father, the old man of the sea in the salt green depths, and she cried out in turn. And immortal sea nymphs gathered round their sister, all the Nereids dwelling down the sounding depths. They all came rushing now, glitter, blossoming spray in the swell's embrace, fair isle and shadowy cavern, mist and spindrift. Ocean nymphs of the glances pooling deep and dark, raced with the waves and headland's hope and safe haven, glimmer of honey, suave and soothing, whirlpool brilliance, bounty and first light and speeder of ships and buoyant power, welcome home and bather of meadows and master's lovely consort, gift of the sea, eyes of the world, and the famous milk-white calm and truth and never wrong, and the queen who rules the tides in beauty, and in rush glory and healer of men, and the one who rescues kings and sparkler, down from the cliffs, sleek-haired strands of sand, and all the rest of the Nereids dwelling down the depths. The silver cave was shimmering full of sea nymphs, all in one mounting chorus beating their breasts as Thetis launched the dirge. Hear me, sisters, daughters of Nereus, so you all will know it well. Listen to all the sorrows welling in my heart. I am agony, mother of grief and greatness, O my child. Yes, I gave birth to a flawless, mighty son, the splendor of heroes, and he shot up like a young branch, like a fine tree I reared him, the orchard's crowning glory, but only to send him off in the beaked ships to Troy to battle Trojans. Never again will I embrace him striding home through the doors of Peleus' house. And long as I have him with me, still alive, looking into the sunlight, he is racked with anguish. And I go to his side. Nothing I do can help him, nothing. But go I shall, to see my darling boy, to hear what grief has come to break his heart while he holds back from battle.